shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like life, I'll rise.
I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight of...
And now, welcoming to the stage, the host of Black NewsBeat, Dr. Kimeka Campbell!
That wasn't a bad entrance. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Black NewsBeat. How's everybody doing? Well, that was lovely. We actually have a nice little mighty crowd. Almost everyone here, I think almost everyone is connected to Juneteenth HBG in some way. We are live on the internet. We are live on several different channels. We are on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We're on LinkedIn, and we are on Facebook. So do me a favor, folks in the audience and folks online, take a moment, share the stream. Go ahead and share that shit with everybody, and let them know that we are getting ready to talk about Juneteenth HBG tonight. We have wonderful guests. Our guests are all planning Juneteenth HBG together as a team, and they're going to talk about their work tonight. We are also welcome to AAPI month. We're in AAPI month. Yes. African. Ooh, that's not right. Asian American Pacific Islander month. We have a wonderful announcement for the month of May coming up with a partnership we have with our local Happy organization. We're so excited to partner with them this month. Additionally, we are so excited to be partnered. Also, I want to shout out Black Voters Matter tonight. I want to shout out our first sponsor to commit this year, which was Highmark. Thank you, Highmark. One of our longest, our one sponsor that has donated every year since year one. Shout out to UPMC. Yeah. Thank you, UPMC and the health plan for sponsoring us tonight. All right, so we have some great guests, but before we get into the guests, we have some Juneteenth news to cover. Let's sweep these streets and see what's going on. Let's see. There's a lot of great things happening for Juneteenth across the country, and we're just going to highlight a couple. And we also have a little bit of a, the girls out west in Pennsylvania are fighting about Juneteenth, so we got to get into that. So first of all, Broadway celebrates Juneteenth in NYC is going to be honoring Phylicia Rashad this year. Ooh. So Times Square is about to outshine even its own neon this June 19th, y'all. Get ready for the fabulous Broadway celebration Juneteenth honoring none other than the legendary Phylicia Rashad, who will be scooping up the Juneteenth Legacy Award. Not only is this queen a two-time Tony winner, she also happens to be the first woman to win an award for Broadway, for a Broadway show for Raisin in the Sun. So that was very exciting. She's also shaping the future of theater as the dean of the Chadwick A. Boseman College of Fine Arts at Howard University. Did y'all know that? Hosting this electric celebration is Broadway's favorite genie, Michael James Scott. Expect jaw-dropping performances from the cast of 18 Broadway shows, including hits like Aladdin, The Wiz, and Moulin Rouge. With live tunes set to rock Times Square, this event is poised to dazzle. Come rain or shine, because they said y'all gonna come rain or shine. The concert's from 11 to 12:30, and that's all you get. That's what they said. So whether you're a theater buff or a Rashad fan, this is the spot to celebrate artistry and unity, complete with American Sign Language interpretation. So we are celebrating Phylicia Rashad. I'm excited that she gets honored in this way, and happy to see the return of Broadway Celebration Juneteenth, because I think this is their third or fourth year doing it. They started during the pandemic to coincide with Juneteenth becoming a state holiday in some states and a national holiday. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. This story is kind of interesting. Juneteenth or Jefferson Davis? How many of y'all know who Jefferson Davis is? Hard choice. So hot off the press, Alabama's giving state workers a wild choice. celebrate Juneteenth or tip your hat to Confederate leader Jefferson Davis. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a real pick and mix of history. While Juneteenth marks the day enslaved folks in Texas found out they were free thanks to Union troops in 1865, Alabama still clings to old Jeff Davis's birthday as a holiday. Rep. Juan Delyn Given and other Black lawmakers pushed hard for Juneteenth, but this compromise got them choosing between liberation and a Confederate ghost hunting. Critics are calling it a slap in the face to African Americans, while others see a slow shuffle towards progress. What's it going to be, Alabama? Full recognition or haunted history? So basically what they're making them do is, so a note, Jefferson's birthday is already a holiday. So they're making their state workers choose. You can either celebrate Jefferson's birthday or you can celebrate Juneteenth, which is a very weird thing. It's very weird and very weird. That's what I want to know. So I want to know y'all's choice. Which one would y'all do? Would y'all celebrate Juneteenth? Oh, obviously. Or are you going to be celebrating Jefferson? Alabama, we want to hear from you down there. Who's from Alabama? Online, who? Patty, are you from Alabama? You are the resident Alabama expert. I'm just kidding. Would you celebrate Juneteenth or Jefferson Davis? Period. All day, every day. It's Black people for us too. They're going to do. So our resident Alabama representative to Harrisburg in the audience says that Black people in Alabama are going to do both. They're going to celebrate Jefferson Davis and they're going to celebrate Juneteenth. And you know what? If they get if it's a paid holiday, I would say celebrate both. But they're making them choose between the two, which is weird. I don't like that. Now, so we move from Alabama's Juneteenth showdown to a Pittsburgh Juneteenth showdown. Ooh! So the drama is thick in Harrisburg, y'all. The city has dropped a bombshell, picking a new organizer for their Juneteenth bash. But the OG planner, G. Marshall, is not having it. He claims that this whole shebang is rigged, saying the city's bigwigs steered the deal right into their personal fave, bounce marketing and events. And who's that at the helm? None other than Fantasy Zellers, known for her flashy events from the August Wilson B-Day to the mayor's big day. But Deputy Mark Pollock is clapping back, saying everything was on the up and up. So what B. Marshall's saying is, they did this whole RFP and they had all this stuff, and they kind of like still gave the thing to this other person, even though B. Marshall and company has been planning the Juneteenth events for a long time in Pittsburgh, and it's the largest one in our state. So, we're on their heels. We see you, Pittsburgh, we're coming for you. But there was some other information that was passed out saying that they were disclosing that they were bringing all this they were spending all the large amounts of money bringing national artists. And so I think that ruffled some feathers. So we'll see what's happening. So meanwhile, Marshall's planning to spill more tea at a news conference. So let's see what happens in Pittsburgh. Anyway, if you can't make it to Pittsburgh for their Juneteenth, come to JUNETEENTH HBG. Which we'll be talking about today. And we already unveiled at, by the way, we had a wonderful Community Connect. Was that last Tuesday? Yeah. So a week ago today, was that two Tuesdays ago? Okay. I was like, the time is just blending together. Yeah. So we had a wonderful Community Connect at Harrisburg University. Shout out to Harrisburg University. Shout out to Madonna Woshi and the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. It was a wonderful space. It was a wonderful time. We had, I think it was between 40 and 50 participants come out, learn about all the great things we're doing for Juneteenth. And y'all, we are very, very excited. We have 1 month and 1 day till our first event. Tomorrow marks the 1 month before the concert comes. And then after that, it is we're just going to be rolling. So 1 month till our first event and 33 days until Juneteenth. Can y'all believe that? That's crazy. I can't believe it's flown so fast. We're rushing through our monologues. We got to get to our great guests. But I do want to always shout out, this show is a partnership between Young Professionals of Color and Open Stage, where we are tonight. Shout out to Open Stage. And we always talk about what's coming up next as well. Because people always tell us one of our favorite with the Harrisburg AAPI community. Shout out to Ellen Min and company. We are hosting a joint happy hour with the Happy organization at Susquehanna Art Museum on the last Thursday of this month. And I heard there's going to be some delicious food there. It's going to be from 5 to 7. So please come out last Thursday of May, right before we jump into Juneteenth. Come out and celebrate AAPI month with us with the Harrisburg AAPI or Happy at Susquehanna Art Museum. It's going to be a real nice time. So I'm very excited. Juneteenth coming quickly. Like I said, we have 31 more days. We are celebrating Juneteenth HBG this year from the 15th to the 22nd. Why celebrate Juneteenth? Pennsylvania was what? I say this every time. What was Pennsylvania in the Juneteenth landscape? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's right. It was the first state to have partial abolition. So we always honor the beginning of that march from Pennsylvania to Galveston, from Harrisburg to Galveston, which signifies the 85-year march towards freedom. Okay. Also want to talk about what's happening coming up at Open Stage. What the Constitution means to me is going to be playing coming up very soon. I think starting, it was opening weekend this past weekend, right? And they're going to be playing till June 11th. I think that's right. Yeah, somewhere around this, like 2 weeks. So please come out and see what the Constitution means to me. It was an excellent opening. Folks are very jazzed about the show. Please come out and see that. June also is coming up, and we'll be talking about it in June. Well, June is also a Pride Month. So please also let's be celebrating Pride Month together. You'll see the different celebrations that are going to be happening, but that's coming up on the horizon as well. Can you believe that we're already halfway through May? Crazy, right? Crazy, right? Yeah. I'm so excited. Again, I'm trying to keep this to 15 minutes because I want to get to these great guests. Okay. So we will be, so that's the end of our first segment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with our first guest to start celebrating and talking about what's coming up for Juneteenth HBG. We'll be right back.
We always want to have this, and it's possible because of all of you. Yes. It's possible because of all of you. So thank you. Enjoy the night. Join my POC. All y'all enjoy my POC. Join us. We're going to do more amazing things like this for Harrisburg, for the region, and for the whole state.
And we are back. We are going to be, tonight we're going to be covering some of the show. Can you bring that camera up a little bit? Just bring it towards me. Yeah, just walk it towards me closer because it's got some of this over here. So just walk closer. Yep. That's good. So yes, welcome back to the show. We are so excited to have you guys here to talk about Juneteenth. Remember, Juneteenth HBG is 15th to the 22nd this year. We are so excited to bring you this great offering. So first up, we're going to talk about one of the first events for the week. Well, actually, it's like the third event, but it's okay. But we want to talk about one amazing event that we're having. And here to help us talk about our Juneteenth Summit, a third year of our Juneteenth Summit, is Hattie. Hi, Hattie. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It is my pleasure. Thank you for coming. And I know you've been on the planning team with Elise Irvis and some other folks in the community.
Yes, ma'am.
Planning this summit. And I just want to say thank you so much.
I appreciate the opportunity.
So
I really, really do.
So how's it been going?
The people are peopling. That's the best way I can say.
Yep.
But it has been definitely one of those experiences where I truly feel like I'm giving back to my community and being part of something so significant. So I'm very blessed to be in this space.
Thank you for saying that, because people do people. But the good thing about it is that, can we bring it up some more? The good thing about it is that we can, I think, come together on a common idea,
right,
and it be something that's really, really fruitful.
Right.
So I'm hoping that experience is coming
it's
together.
It's definitely going to be a lot of fruits, a lot of blossoms, a lot of opportunities. But I think what's really important about this summit is that we have the ability to connect with each other.
Yes.
And I love it when Black and brown people can get together about something that's so significant to our history, to our ancestors, and really thinking about the true meaning of Black excellence, but what Juneteenth really, really represents in our community. So,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So what inspired? So let's talk summit. You're the co-chair actually. You're with Elise on this. So you are helping in a significant part of the planning. What inspired how you guys are approaching this summit? I've been to only a couple meetings, but I was pretty impressed with what you guys have picked out. Walk us through what the day is going to be like and why it was important to structure it that way.
So I think the focus for this summit was really about how do we get back to healing? What is the well-being of Black and brown people? What are the opportunities of investment? So we're going to be talking about real estate, home ownership, economics, like really, I have a mantra that I've curated for 2024 is standing on healing. Like, how do we begin to heal as Black and brown women and men in this space, in the whole world of entrepreneurship and just in rebuilding our community? So we're going to have a lot of speakers come in who are regional, but who are also out of state, coming in and talking about, empowerment, the emancipation and real estate and economic development, as I stated before. We're also going to be hosting a forum with our guest speaker, keynote speaker, Angela Rye. Not trying to toot our own horn, but so we're really excited about that. We're also, one of the things that I'm really looking forward to is that we're going to be having a couple of panels. And so the first panel is going to be with our Black and brown men, really talking about the mental space and how to cultivate that. But also yours truly will be hosting our women empowerment panel. And we're really talking about how do we reclaim our peace, our resilience, our strength as being women of color, but also stepping in the place of entrepreneurship. And like, what does it mean to really like reclaim your peace in the midst of storm? And so I'm really excited about that. We have some phenomenal women who are coming from all over Central PA to come and be a part of the panel. So I really do say that this is one of the best things that I've ever participated in.
Wow.
And I know it's an investment because I come all the way from Lancaster.
Oh,
to be able to volunteer and to come up and to just be able to give back. So it's going to be pretty good.
Thank you, Hattie, for that. I love it. So share some insights into the planning process. And I want us to be as candid as we can, so feel free. And what challenges did you guys face as a group? And how are you overcoming those challenges?
I think one of the challenges is just really igniting people to come and be a vendor, be a presenter. Because I know a lot of times people are busy. And I think one of the things is that people just, the time, that it takes to step away from your business or from your job to come and be a part of something. So right now, I think our biggest challenge is really cultivating vendors to come and be a part. Because being a business owner myself, like, it's really about your brand and what you carry. And you want people to see you, but I also am a wife, a sister, a daughter, all these things that come with me. And I just trying to find the time. So we really just been trying to make sure that we are impactful and bringing on vendors and things like that. But that's really been the most challenging part.
Yes, and I think we're seeing that across things. And this is a good time to stop and say, we need vendors. We want you to come and hawk your wares. We want you to come talk about the stuff that you're doing in the community. If you want to be an informational vendor, because that's the point of Juneteenth. It's returning economic access and funding and everything back to our community. So come and tell people what you're doing so that we can support you. We would love to buy something. We would love to attend a program. Please come and come out and talk about what you're doing as a vendor. So that'd be amazing. And how are you guys ensuring community engagement and participation for the summit, right? So I know part of this is we really want the summit to be embedded in the community. So talk to us about how community engagement kind of figures into that.
I think right now we're just really trying to figure out, like, what is our target audience for the summit, and being able to tap into that, and being able to also really meet people where they're at. And so, as you talked about earlier about vendors, Black-owned businesses, and all those things, so we're really just trying to figure out, like, who is our niche? How do we get there? How do we cultivate that? I love creating content, so that's one of the things that I've been trying to do as far as community engagement, is just showcasing the summit, what we're doing, why we're doing, highlighting, the community who's doing that, the people who are the co-chairs and the chairs for that, and just being in their face, being out loud, and letting them know, like, we are here, this is important, this is not just, it's kind of like that FUBU mentality, right?
Yes,
so
absolutely is.
So it's for us, by us, but it's also for all of us. And so I don't want people feeling like, well, just because I'm not a part of the Black and Brown community, that I'm not able to come. This is for everybody, for you to learn and to understand and to know why we are the way that we are and who we are as Black people, and that we are here and that we have a lot of contribution.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? To this place, to America, and to all things. So our community engagement is just like letting people know, like, we are inclusive, and we want to make sure that you are dividing or being able to come in and develop this equitable lens to be able to see us for all the things that we do as a community.
I love that. They said the right one. They said the right one, honey. I love it. Okay.
That's the Alabama.
I love it. Love this. And what impact do you hope what out of everything that you hope will happen with the summit? What is the one impact that you are hoping that the summit will have for the community?
I'm just really hoping that we as a community really start the healing process.
Yeah.
Because right now we are hurting as a people. The narrative that is centered around us can be very damaging and disheartening. And so I really want people to come to the summit and feel empowered, whatever workshop or whatever it is that you attend, that you be able to reignite something in you that makes you go out and like, you know what? I'm beautiful in all melanin that I have. I'm beautiful as a woman, as a man, as an entrepreneur, like everything about me I can do. So I just want people to come in and receive that confidence that they need, and to be empowered in knowing that there are people out here who are doing the same thing. Like, we're all trying to have a good life. We're all trying to live that American dream, what everybody else feels that it is. And so I'm hoping that when you come to the summit, that something resonates with you and it sticks with you, so that you'll be able to go out and pour and invest in other communities and other generations, so on and so on. So I'm being very intentional about being impactful and investing in people, because I didn't have that growing up from my own community, from my family, but I really didn't have a tribe. And so I'm hoping that when people come to the summit, that you'll be able to connect and navigate these spaces and develop your own tribe, because that's one of the key ingredients on how you're going to be able to navigate this world. So hopefully the summit will be able to do that for somebody.
I love it. And tell us when the summit is, all the things that are going on that day so that everyone can know.
Okay, so the summit is June 18th. It's from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Harrisburg University. Please come out, get ready with some coins because we're going to have some amazing vendors, some good speakers. And once again, yours truly is going to be hosting a women's empowerment panel. So snaps all around. In addition to that, after the summit, we're going to be having our keynote speaker, Miss Angela Rye, who's going to be coming and talking about all things empowerment. We're really just excited about this day. It is going to be full of events, but we're hoping that people come in and they feel at peace and they're able to take something back with them and come back again for the next Juneteenth events for 2025.
Absolutely. Wow. I could not have asked for a better summit apologist, proselytizer. And are you guys excited? So, if you're watching online, are you coming to the summit? Take off the day. I know it's a Tuesday, but take off the day work. Is it for Juneteenth? Oh, it's $10. You get breakfast and you get lunch. And if you come to the summit in the morning and you're gonna get Angela Rye on that $10. Listen, we work really hard. We work really hard to make this low cost community. A summit of this caliber would cost you $300. And so I want you guys to know we are doing this. We are raising the money. We are asking these and our entities to support this because we want this to be a low barrier of access for the community. We're returning, right? Juneteenth is about returning economic access and opportunity and money back into the Black community. So that's what we're trying to do. Give it up for Hattie. Thank you, Hattie. And we got more to talk about, y'all. So we're gonna be right back with our next guest. We'll be right back. You did that.
I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. Learn more at minutesmatter.upmc.com.
And for questions, thank you guys for sticking with us. Oh, that looks great. Everybody looks nice. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We are back. We are so excited to talk to you about the next part of our Juneteenth week. So Juneteenth, again, is a week from the 15th to the 22nd here in Harrisburg, Juneteenth HBG. We are so excited to have two more of our pillars. Actually, we have our concert chair and executive co-chair and our cultural arts pillar. So please welcome Yanni and Leslie. Yeah. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
How's it going?
Awesome.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here. Yanni actually is also the house manager. She's also a show coordinator. She does everything, obviously. But I'm so glad you guys are here. We get to talk a little bit about Juneteenth and all the things that we've been planning. So First, let's talk a little bit about what has been inspiring you to organize with Juneteenth and all of the stuff that you guys do. You both are doing a lot. You are helping us coordinate 2 different events. You're helping us coordinate overall and the concert, which is a big deal. So what has inspired you guys to keep going? It's a lot of work. So talk to me about the process and how you hang in there.
I feel like for myself, it's the passion. I like the engagement. I like the leadership. I like the team, working with the collaborative effort. I love Harrisburg. I'm happy to be able to curate great events and be able to work with individuals that have the same mission in mind. To be able to give back. And I feel like also just the leadership for the most part, to be able to shine a light on that. And I'm really into entertainment, so this is right up my alley. It's more passion and everything. So it's pretty cool just to be able to meet individuals that are doing great things and just be able to be with the great minds of Harrisburg.
That's awesome. I love that. Leslie, how about you?
Yeah, for me, really, you mentioned community. Like, I love gathering community and like things that look like this mission, like you mentioned. I also have a love for artistry as well, and like helping artists really, supporting these 2 events, helping artists manifest their visions. We can have these amazing things in our brain, and how do we get to manifest this? So these 2 art events and art is really what drives my passions. How do I make sure that every beautiful idea in the world like actually comes out of that brain? Like, let's get it into real life.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree with that because that's a lot of it. They want us to speak up. Okay, so maybe let's hold this, but sure. Okay. So definitely getting it out of the brain, getting it into execution is the part that I think people underestimate. So that's the hardest part about it. We can have great ideas 6 months ago, and then
It's really hard sometimes when you have a vision, but you have to make other people believe and see the same vision. So that's sometimes really hard to be able to project that from your mind, to be able to communicate it not only verbally, but for them to put the action into it and have the same passion as yourself. But I feel like the more that you're yourself, and then the more that you're in line with the right people, it can manifest, and that's what we've been able to do so far.
And that goes into like the community part. Like if you don't have people around you that can either understand you, maybe get you, telekinesis type thing going on, or like if you don't have the right people to help support your vision, like
100% don't work. Absolutely agree. So you guys have been planning. So now we're going to get into your planning. You guys are doing 2 different, very different but related areas for Juneteenth: Arts Pillar, Concert Share. Tell us about, give us some insight into your planning. What's it been like? What events are the community looking forward to? And how are you navigating it?
Okay. For me, this is my 2nd year curating and running Light to Showcase component for Juneteenth, which was very phenomenal. At Open Stage, we had a great turnout. It was sold out because it was a free event, but all the seats were occupied. It was really nice to be able to showcase the talent here in Harrisburg to allow individuals that may not always have the opportunity on the platform to showcase them. A lot of the individuals that participated in the showcase, as well as the open and acts, were able to get other gigs, have been in magazine covers. They've done a lot of different bookings. So that was really fulfilling for me to be able to extend that experience and that platform for them to be recognized and want to be a part of something else. So that was really pretty cool. Also, I think, what was the other question?
Just your event and how you're
how to prepare for it.
Yeah.
The preparing part, I'm pretty meticulous, so I feel as though like just knowing what to do, and then finding the people that can have similarities as far as thinking and the same type of passion, and then seeking out individuals that are serious and sincere, because for me, I'm dealing with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
So with artists, sometimes everybody thinks they're the next top star. So sometimes we gotta put them through so you can let them know this whole process.
The next American's Got Talent winner.
Yeah. So what I was trying to do is get a little bit of artist development if they're not as experienced. Artists that are very talented but don't have the actual artist development part. So just being able to be on time, have your music together, following through, paying attention to the things that need your bio, things like that, you know, just so that they can have an understanding of what to expect in a professional realm in the entertainment industry. So I think that's really good. And then
that's a great point. It's really good.
Also, the community engagement is really good too, because people get to get involved. You never know what type of acts that you have until you're able to tap into your community, such as the dance team that we had on
Legacy Drip.
And
they're going to be on the cover of the Berg for Juneteenth.
Yep.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Really amazing. Even back to important part.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. And the showcase is going to be at Millworks on May 25th. It's going to be rooftop experience. It's going to be really dope. We're going to be able to pick our opening act. There will be 3 top spots. And they'll be able to open up for the Juneteenth concert on the 15th.
Now, Leslie, so Leslie, so Yanni just told us about the concert. The concert she's really been building on the last couple of years to have tryouts for the showcase into the concert and make it an experience for the community. So that is really a crowning jewel for us because people are still texting me, how can I open for the tell us who is coming to the concert.
I'm like a super tank like so we have the honorable Ghostface Killer coming. And then we got Carlos Ryan, Jim Jones. I'm super in their own right. We also if it hasn't dropped already, and we also have a new video that he just dropped with Nas.
Yes.
So with his new album being released, he has a book coming out for him to come to Harrisburg. This is phenomenal. And him also being in Vegas residency.
Yes.
That is just amazing for Harrisburg, a big hole, especially for other artists to see these big acts coming to our little Star City, Harrisburg, the Keystone State, the Pursuit of Happiness.
Yes, honey.
They are here, and they are coming to celebrate us for Juneteenth. I think that is a major.
You better sell it.
We're up, y'all. We're up. So this is going to be a great experience also for the artists to be able to like Ghostface Killer and Jim Jones.
Absolutely. It's amazing. That's
Shout
what we want. Shout out to XL. Thank you guys. And so, Leslie, you're doing some important work too. You are overseeing events under JUNETEENTH HBG. How's special work and how's it going? I know, right?
Well, tell me more. So the 2 events that Cultural Arts Pillar as a committee is spearheading is the Black Culture, which is Monday, June. Yes, it is on Monday. Yep. Monday, June 17th.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Black Performance Arts Mashup, which is Thursday, June 20th. Mm-hmm. So the Black Performance Arts Mashup is going to be at Narcisse Theater.
Woo! That's a prank.
So for we're going to have a showcase, and similar to the showcase, highlight local talent. So Frank is getting together different dance groups, different bands, different artists, performers, theatrical performers, even to come and showcase their talent, their skill set. And the title of that performance mashup this year is Celebrating the Diaspora. There's going to be a Afro-Brazilian band. There's going to be an Afro-Latina dance group that's going to be there. So it's really going to be beautiful.
That's amazing. And we had a lot of fun last year at both of these events. People really loved them. The artists opened up the week and people were like, oh, I just feel vibes. So we are at
Yes, Black Arts Expo on yeah, WITF. Shout out to
Yes,
WITF.
thank you.
So that is being curated and organized by Jasmine Marquez.
Shout out to Jasmine.
Shout out to Jasmine. Artist. So she's going to be really
A super creative. She's amazing. Yeah.
She's going to be really curating the space to be an experience. So we're going to be able to come in and feel an ode to Black women, feel really a celebration to Black women, the resilience of Black women in history, etc. And she's creating little stations, little interactive spaces where we can really feel, not just be looking, but feel that we're a part of that celebration as well.
That's amazing. I can't wait. What are you both hoping that the community, what kind of impact are you hoping this will have on the community, and what you
I would say the main thing, I'm all about good vibes. This is why I chose Summer Vibes 24 to summer in particular. I want to be able to evoke togetherness, unity, freedom of expression, Black art, Black music, Black success, but also togetherness. If we're having a good time, like a cookout, I feel like it's going to definitely give us the. It's going to be recorded.
I already have my outfit, so
Just
came today in the mail.
He's going to make sure that we get the going. And I would just probably want to open my heart. We're celebrating Juneteenth, we're celebrating freedom, we're celebrating the opportunity to be able to be one with each other, with no violence, and just having a good time with good music.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's just like vibe. It's really a celebration of us people. Happy and joyful. It's be passionate as well. I think the art's also about passion. So it shows other artists like you could love something and do it for the rest of your life and be successful at it. And what does that look like? And what's that one? So I really want to evoke a passion throughout both of the cultural pieces.
Passion. And I will say, this team has been very passionate about everything they're doing. Everyone is taking their stuff so serious and is really to curate beautiful events. So for those on the line, y'all come into the Art Expo. Y'all come into the concert. Come on, it's a vibe. And we're really having a good time. And like I'm smiling so big because I'm just remembering last year. I'm remembering just to go to the community connect. Like it's always the vibes of the building. So we really want you guys to come out for sure. Please give it up. Oh, that's right. We got things to talk about. So tell us all the details.
Live on Ticketmaster right now.
That's right.
But if you do not get your ticket, the price is going up. $15 right now. It will not stay at $15.
It will not stay at $15.
Imagine, where can you go see Ghostface Killer and Jim Jones for $15?
For $15.
But you can if you ask Ticketmaster to get your ticket. Because if you do not get it early, you will be paying higher.
Yes, you will.
So it's best that you get.
That's still good. That's still good. Yeah.
So for those that may be on a budget, you can still ball out.
That's right. Count it. All right. Yes, and tell us about your thing. Free.
Come through.
Come through.
It's gonna be amazing.
Free.
You can't beat that.
You
$15 and free. That's a word that girl.
Shout out to our sponsors for the space. And so shout out to UPMC is going to be hosting the Black and First National Committee. WITF is sponsor, the Peace is the space sponsor. PSDCU is going to be sponsoring the Juneteenth History Bowl that's taking place on Monday night as well. So we have a lot of great things, a lot of great sponsors and partners in the community. So we really guys want you to come out and take advantage. Listen, amen. Who said they can't wait? Yeah, exactly. So please come out and really you make it. And like I say, if you want stuff like this, you gotta come out because people look at the numbers and they say, "Oh, they really didn't want that. They didn't really want to come."
Dress to impress,
Dress to
because we are
impress.
recording.
Honey, we got video and photo the whole week. Okay, so y'all gotta make sure it come out as a good. That's right.
Yes, come through, ladies.
The whole week. If you get it stuff early, you're gonna cost you more than $25 for the whole week. For the whole week. It's well worth it. So give it up for our ladies, our chair and thank you, Yanni. Thank you, Leslie. We can't wait for your great events. Thank you for all the work you're putting in. I see it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the thank you for putting up with, me in particular. Thank you. So as everyone knows, I got a little crazy in May, so we got a couple more weeks left. We're gonna get through it. But thank you. I have it okay. Yeah, this year. It's not that. But thank you. And we got more. We're gonna be right back with our next guest. We got more to talk about. We'll be right back.
My name is Dewan Dixon. I'm known as Juan99, they call me, and I am the founder and CEO of 99 Characters Entertainment. As you know, with the internet TV, Roku has expanded up to 50 million subscribers at the moment. And that's where we give our channel for Try 99 TV for our viewers and for our platform and talents. We host mashups to roasts to puppet shows, community events. We pretty much do everything from touring to local events. We really have a vast majority of different shows. Our content creation group is our collaborative network where we come together as a barter system. And we use different companies partnering together, and we use that avenue to give each other more for our dreams and our goals.
That's what we said, like the yellow. All right. Well, we are back, and we are getting into our TV engagement and education portions of the Juneteenth. Remember, we are here to celebrate and talk about Juneteenth HBG, and it is and it is the 15th to the 22nd of June. So now I want to introduce you to two of our other pillars and chairs for this wonderful celebration. We have our community engagement chair, Whitney Lupton's here. And we also have our civic engagement chair, and civic education chair is here, April Ash. Well, I know we have been planning all kinds of things. So we actually introduced the pillar roles this year to help us infuse certain concepts throughout the entire week. So I want to first ask you guys, talk about the inspiration so since we've introduced it this year, you guys have taken these ideas and run. So I want to talk about what you've been doing, what you see as some of the most important aspects of what you've been doing, and what we can expect for the week. So we'll start with Whitney.
So this was actually my first year.
Yes, it is. Woo, first year chair.
Yes, and so for me, what I wanted to focus on was like the community's desire for more family-friendly kind of activities and what that could look like. And so what I wanted to do was really for community engagement focus on kind of that family-friendly kind of experience woven into that community.
Yeah.
So that most of the days that it's happening, there's something family-friendly going on in the space. So like if you happen to be there with like your preteen or your older toddler or something like that, there's sturdy to paint to do something.
Absolutely.
And so really allowing families to make Juneteenth like a part of those core memories. Like to be like, oh, we will go to Juneteenth HBG every year. We got this, we got that, we made this, and we made that, and sharing it down the line. Like, hey, your mom, she was 7 years old at Juneteenth, and you're going to move one, right? So being able to really create those memories around Juneteenth so that it's not scary, it's not taboo, but it's inclusive and it's part of our culture.
I love that. Tell us about some of the things. So you've been infusing different aspects, family friendly and engaged.
So outside of kind of like those hands-on activities to focus on young people, we also have some visitors coming in from Philadelphia. So we have Lest We Forget Traveling Slavery Museum. So they will actually be visiting for 2 days. So they're going to do it on Monday during the press. And then they will also be here on Tuesday during the summit as well. So there's multiple opportunities for families or individuals to engage with that exhibit. So that's in 2 minutes. You know, really I know a lot of people would always say like, well, where are the boats? We've never seen the boats. We want to get as close to them boats.
About to see them boats. That's amazing. I'm really excited for this because if you look at their website and you look at where they traveled and the pictures, the artifacts, I feel like they're going to bring us really close to the idea of the transatlantic slave trade and some of the artifacts that they were able to procure that kind of really let you experience directly the history.
Oh, and it's amazing. They actually collected it as a family for generations.
Yes.
So Mr. Wright actually got it from his uncle.
Wow.
And they've just been continuing to grow this exhibit.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to have them come in and for families to be able to see it. It's to their museum.
Yeah.
So for them to like see it in person and be immersed in it, I'm really excited for other families, children to be able to experience that here.
That's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about that. So let's go over to April for a second. April has been, first of all, I just want to shout out April personally because April has been literally my right hand of communication. Nobody likes her. It is. April, nobody likes fundraising. Like, it is a hard thing to do, asking people for money, you know, trying to not piss anybody off. And it's hard. And so having someone this year who can be like, yep, let's rock. Where's the things we need to ask? Who's going to ask for this money? That's usually me and him. And Anna's helped before, but Anna's like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'll do the finance part, but I don't want to ask. The asking part is hard. It really is. So shout out to April. I just want to give a running total. April right now has gotten $27,000. Thank you, April. And that's big April, not the little one, okay? So yeah, it's really big. So thank you. I can give you props. All right, it's been very helpful. So anyway, that's what you're doing. Yeah.
Trying to make sure we get the check.
Yes, period.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be in this space to be able to grow those skill sets. This is my first time really being in that role. And so to your point, yes, it is very difficult. But at the same time, it's good training ground though, right? You never know what the future may hold. So just being able to gain those skill sets and learn from you, you've been a phenomenal teacher in this. So thank you. But absolutely, because I mean, a lot of times, just to your point, a lot of people don't understand the importance of if you want to have the event, you got to be able to have the money. But it's hard sometimes going to ask people for money because you don't want to seem like begging.
That's right.
You don't want to overstep and all of that good jazz. But you also make things worthwhile for those partnerships.
Absolutely.
And that's really been the passion, right? Bringing those people together so that they have a voice. And which is one of the reasons why I'm so grateful to be in the civic engagement and education space, because that gives people a voice. My point is to amplify and empower people's voice and choice throughout the week of Juneteenth. We'll have various different opportunities for you to register to vote, for you to be able to learn and understand just how powerful your voice actually is. A lot of people, they downplay, they really do though. They downplay the voting process just because they don't feel as though democracy may take hold the way that they want it to. But the reality, listen, come on now. But that's 16 years coming to play. But I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of times we got to give ourselves power and more recognition than what we would like to believe. You have the power to to shift and change, the outcomes of elections.
Absolutely.
And I believe in my whole heart that throughout this week we'll be able to amplify that importance throughout Juneteenth, so that people recognize the purpose of you getting that freedom was for you to be able to do and to amplify and to be able to exhibit, your power into this life and into this world. So that's it.
I am so excited. Tell us about the press conference. Period. So tell us about the press conference that you're planning and how that's going.
The press conference, shout out to my squad, right? My squad, they have been a phenomenal force behind me. I mean, Stephanie Porter-Real, Thomas Jordan, Floyd Stokes, Maria James Thial, like I got it, Mr. Lenwood, excuse me, forgive me. They have just been a pivotal help for me. On Monday, 17th at 10 a.m. in the East Wing Rotunda, we will be hosting a joint press conference along with the Pennsylvania Legislative Black Caucus. We are going to be hosting that within the East Wing Rotunda. We're going to have vendors there. There's going to be a kids corner there. Kids will be able to understand what it means to get out and rally, what it means to get out and march, what it means to get out there and lend your voice for a helping hand, to be able to so that a part of the actual press conference. And we'll also have two great performances. I mentioned Maria James Thial. She will also be bringing her story. Yes. I'm very grateful for that. And then Mr. Lenwood will also be bringing us the legacy and impact of the 8th Ward in Harrisburg. Understanding and learning that our Capitol complex was built on the neighborhood of the 8th Ward and our ancestors. And so I felt as though it was very monumental for us to host a press conference at
Absolutely.
We'll also have a kids contest. Let me also make sure that folks know about that. Make sure that you go to the ypoc.com/HBG site so that you can get all the information for all the week's events, but specifically for the kids contest. It's a poetry contest for ages 6 through 18. We'll break it into 3 categories, and you'll be able to tell us what you feel as though, whether it be through poetry, song, dance, what have you, what Juneteenth means to you.
Absolutely.
We will have cash prizes. Just make sure you know about that.
Money.
Okay? We'll have food trucks there. We'll also have a wellness bus there brought to us by America, and we'll also have information, screenings, sickle cell screenings. So make sure that you guys come. It's a free event, and you'll also be able to talk to your state elected local legislators. Like, make sure that you understand that, guess what? They ain't too far from you to be able to talk to them.
Absolutely.
They literally right down the street.
They're literally right there.
So come out and support.
Absolutely. And I love it. And speaking of a contest, we also have the Juneteenth History Bowl. So tell us about that.
Well, listen, for those of you who have been, not traumatizing, but, making sure that your kids know their
Right.
We are asking you to register them.
Bring them out
for the Juneteenth Bowl. This will take place that same Monday later on in the evening. Also at WIPF. And so we are actually showcasing our middle schoolers, our middle school students, who will be coached on Black history information. We provide them with the learning materials. And imagine kind of like a Jeopardy style experience for our young people to showcase their Black history knowledge. And again, we will be having cash prizes.
Listen.
Our host for the event is going to be the Beverly.
That is so exciting. I think having the poetry contest, having the young people thing that you can get you to the community. Bring your kids, bring your nieces, your nephews, your cousins. Let them sign up so that we can have them participate. Get used to having such a great thing in the region. So please have them sign up. Is there anything else you guys want to tell anybody?
I just want to say that the Juneteenth Bowl is super important. A lot of young Black American children grow up feeling like we don't have, feel like we don't have a culture, or that we really haven't contributed. And so this is really to show that that's not true.
Absolutely.
For them to be able to really talk anybody under the table if they try to say
Yes.
that Black is less than anything. Right, and so we really want to pride through this type of activity. Go ahead and register your kids.
Go ahead and register your kids. Okay. April, any parting words and advice for folks? What do you want to tell folks?
Y'all got a whole week's worth of fantastic events coming on. Like, there's no reason for anyone to say there ain't nothing to do. There's something to do for you.
Period.
So I just invite everybody. Just make sure that you go to the ypoc.com /. I'm sorry, but make sure you go to YPOC. Just go to ypoc.com. Make sure y'all go to Juneteenth. Go to Juneteenth. I'm sorry. You gotta get them there. You gotta get them there.
Okay, so some of that's rubbing off. I want y'all to know if y'all got a lot of vending going on.
Yeah.
So even at WITF, we're going to have food trucks out there. And some of the other events, there will be food trucks available and things like that. So get that in mind, mom, dad, uncle, auntie. If you care for them kids, you don't feel like cooking. Come on out to June.
Absolutely. I see all points. All good points. Okay. So thank you, ladies. We're gonna go into our next guest, but I want you to give it up for them first. We're so excited about this amazing week. And we'll be right back with our next guest. Right now.
Call 911. I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. Learn more at minutesmatter.upmc.
My name is Dewan Dixon. I'm known as Juan99, they call me, and I am the founder and CEO of 99 Characters Entertainment. As you know, with the internet TV, Roku has expanded up to 50 million subscribers at the moment. And that's where we give our channel for Try 99 TV for our viewers and for our platform and talents. We host mashups to roasts to puppet shows, community events. We pretty much do everything from touring to local events. We really have a vast majority of different shows. Our content creation group is our collaborative network where we come together as a barter system. And we use different companies partnering together, and we use that avenue to give each other more for our dreams and our goals.
Questions are like, how's it going? What do we look forward to for hospitality? And our pushes. We want to thank our sponsors. Wow. If you are still here, I hope you're enjoying yourself. We have learned so much tonight. Two very dynamic, amazing initiatives tonight who are going to talk us through kind of like the high level stuff we've been doing. So you heard from our event chairs, you heard from our pillars, but there's so much more that goes on behind the scenes to make this work, especially because we get a ton of sponsors. And I don't want to start bragging because it's not that kind of brag. We're grateful for the sponsors that we get, in-kind sponsors, monetary sponsors, and other kinds of sponsors that help us pull this off. So please welcome Madonna. Madonna is our marketing guru from the top, who is helping us get this week together. And Anna is the executive co-chair and finance chair for JUNETEENTH HBG. She gets the budgets and everything together. you know, talk about how it's going. You know, we got 31 days waiting till the first event. 31 days.
It's gone. No stress.
No stress.
Juneteenth Harrisburg is like really from the inception. I feel like every year it gets better. Like she was sharing, like it is really, really community focused, really community minded. The events and everything is kind of curated to Harrisburg in mind.
Absolutely.
How can we make Harrisburg feel included? How can we say thank you in a way that kind of invokes the mission and vision of Juneteenth altogether?
Yes, and it's been an interesting journey because I think I contacted Madonna in like August
of last year.
We were on our rap meeting planning for 2024.
Yes.
So it's almost been a year.
No days off.
Won't stop. And I never fault anybody for not wanting to do it, but I'm always like, please, if I could just retain the teams from year to year. And I'm happy to say we usually do about 70% retention of people come back. You know, despite me being who I am, but people come back, and I'm very pleased to know that because we really do it for the community. And I just want to talk about that. Like, Madonna started this off, but I really think we really do it for the community.
I think one of the things that's important about sponsorship is what you're saying. It's really more of looking at who is willing to be invested in this community.
Yeah.
So every year we really, ask that question of our sponsors, and year after year, people have risen to the occasion. So I think the more that individuals in the community start investing in their own community, individuals will learn that there is a care and concern to really keep people in our community and thriving in our own community. And that's where sponsors come in. So more than anything, sponsorship is a good way to declare a very committed investment in this community. Absolutely. And aligning with the cultural values and customs that we share. And just year after year, the community will rise to the occasion if those community leaders and sponsors also do that. So
absolutely really right. Absolutely. And I think folks, so we hear from the chairs, we hear from folks who are planning. There's also a lot of behind the scenes stuff. There's so much behind the scenes stuff. There's Madonna does almost all of the graphics that you see, schedules the posts for social media, sending out the emails to the listserv. We are communicating with sponsors. We are communicating with contractors. So I just want to give the people a sense of all the stuff that goes on to actually make this go off.
There are so many layers. One thing that no man is an island, a rising tide lifts all ships. So this is a complete group effort, a complete collaborative effort. So we need everybody to be utilizing and sharing our things on social media. Yeah. We need everybody to be talking about Juneteenth. We need everybody to be talking about how they're excited, how they're excited to
Angela Rye.
In June of last year,
literally
we had 2 men. Next year we need.
Literally we were on a call. I was sitting in elementary coffee, and you guys were on the line, and Madonna was like Angela Rye. She was doing some of the names. We came back to we kept coming back to Angela Rye. And I wrote about it on Facebook because then me and Yanni went to PA Society Weekend and United Justice Coalition Conference, and we saw Angela Rye.
And look at that!
And we literally were like, "We're gonna ask her," and she said, "Put in a request."
Right.
And she remembered us, and here we are today. Deposit paid, manifestation, and it's going to be wonderful. And the conference, as Hattie talked about, so the day portion is going to be in Q, but the night portion is going to be at the auditorium. So we really want to have a good showing for that.
And I also want to share that the conference or the summit
Summit
will be in the new
June.
Yes.
So this is the UPMC Health Sciences Tower.
Yeah.
It is 222 Chestnut Street. It is not 326 Market Street.
Yeah,
You
don't go
get
there.
to 326 Market Street, you have to walk around the corner.
Yeah, you do.
So I just want to share that with you. This is a new, beautifully
It's
built. It's a beautiful building
beautiful.
that has been open. I don't want to say that we're going to be the first conference of color to be held in, but we might be able to say we're
Okay,
the first
you might be able to say
conference of
that.
color to be held there. So we're just really, really excited. This is not something that anybody like. Nobody is for the money.
Talk about it, honey.
We don't have no money.
That ain't because it's the money, honey.
You know, it is because we are passionate and committed to share in that passion by downloading your tickets and registering for events and showing up and sharing on social media about your experiences.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. What are some other things that you think people should know about this process and what we're doing to make it happen?
You know, one of the things I think that in the city is that if things are free, people think that they are of little to no value and low quality. And I want us to be mindful that Juneteenth provides free and low cost on purpose, right? So a couple of years ago, I think we were arguing like, they pay $20 to do anything else. And it's like, sometimes we just have to understand that when things are free, it actually costs more. It's more sweat equity. It costs a lot for people to bring you free opportunity. And that's not to say that things are of low value. If anything, they are more valuable because someone has decided to go out and get more sponsorship in order to make that opportunity for you all. So I think that Juneteenth is one of those really specific ones that's really intentional. We want you to be able to access the art, and Angela Rye being low to no cost is unheard of. So when we provide these opportunities, sponsorship is so important because we are choosing to in the city, and all that we are asking for low to no cost is that you all dedicate yourself to investing in the community and in the community events that we have. But I think one of the misconceptions are, well, if it's free, I'm not going to invest in it. This takes double the amount of effort, sweat, and cost just to make it something available for the community. And anytime that people create that type of movement and vibe, it's definitely worth investing in. Because like Kimeka said, if we don't show up for ourselves, we cannot then expect other people to show up for us.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Thank you to the sponsors.
Yep, because you know I got my list out.
Who can see the vision, who believe so strongly in supporting and underwriting the cost of these events. Like,
because they still cost.
These events are not free. You know, it costs money sometimes just to turn the lights on. It costs money to sit in a seat, and we're gonna feed. You know, so we're paying like the vendors, the DJs, the photographers. We got, you know, so you have things that need to be paid. Things still cost money at the end of the day. So thank you so much to our sponsors. I'm gonna cut the check and make sure that that you guys have what you need in order to deliver quality events for Juneteenth Harrisburg.
Absolutely. I want to give a special recognition to TFEC right now, who came back. I think this is their second year with us, so we're thankful for them. We started out UPMC earlier. One of our another returning sponsor is M&T Bank. This will be their third year sponsoring. Penn Live, shout out to Mr. Bob and Burke at Penn Live for sponsoring us. Peter Media Group. Shout out to Hairstown, Strawberry Square for donating space for us to do our kickoff in December. All of these, you see how it's a mix of in-kind and dollars. All these things are what make teams work, right? Shout out. There's still time.
No donation is too small.
That's right. We'll take $1 and we'll take 25,000. Yes, honey. Call now. Right. And after the week, we will take the donations. If you remember us, we'll take that too. Shout out to Giant. Shout out to Hamilton Health Center. Shout out to Members First, Fulton Bank, Harrisburg Regional Chamber and Creedic, HYP, Serenity Wellness, AAA, PSECU, Rotary Club,
Come on.
iHeartRadio, Hamilton Sanson Entertainment,
So many.
Harrisburg University, WIPF. We are so thankful for these Harrisburg Housing Authority, AAA, South Central Pennsylvania, AAA. I'm just going down the list here, make sure I didn't miss any.
And some are pending. So we
And
look
some are
forward
pending.
to shouting you out in the future as soon as that's finalized.
We look forward to that. I do have some yellows on my sheet. Okay, y'all are still thinking about it. AmeriHealth, that's right. AmeriHealth committed, DNH Care, Aetna, 0 Day, 8717.
Pennsylvania Legislative Black Caucus.
Period. Yes. 717 Arts, HBG Fringe. These are the people who are supporting Juneteenth. And if any of those names, 0 Day came in and paid for the society band that's coming for the block party on Friday at Soma. We didn't even get to the block party yet. I forgot about that.
Right.
We're to close out the week, we're having a big block party bash within Third and the Berg, shutting down Market and Chestnut on Market Street in Soma. Secret Society band's coming. We're gonna have a DJ. We're gonna have great food. We are going to be there, and we're going to party like it's the last event of the week.
We can even talk about Jubilee.
Yeah, how about Jubilee?
Jubilee's at City Island this year. It's going to be super dope.
That's right.
Beach club, everything.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be amazing.
Yes, Jubilee on the day of from 5. Most of you have the day off. If you don't, come on your lunch and go back to work, and then be like, I need to stay longer. It's work should be off. Yeah, it's a federal holiday, but some businesses, and this is actually a shout out to the businesses. It's time to give your workers Juneteenth off, especially because Juneteenth is American history, and we want people to learn about this, and we want people to celebrate, and we want people to be invested in this as a way to return economic access and opportunity back to the Black community.
Absolutely.
I think also what's important is when people sponsor, they also get an amazing experience.
Yes.
So Madonna's doing an amazing job.
Oh, yes.
Madonna and Eileen are doing an amazing job with hospitality because, again, with all of those people that she just named, they really had intention on, investing in this. We want to make sure that the sponsors feel just as valued and that we show thanks and gratitude. So I know Madonna and Eileen are working behind the scenes to make sure that the hospitality experience really speaks to our gratitude and it's our way as a Juneteenth collective of giving back to people. So even if it's an in-kind donation, there are individuals that are coming through the experience too. So for every dollar that you all invest in us, we turn that right back around and create an experience for you all to be able to feel that level of gratitude at all of the events at different levels of sponsorship. So thank you to Madonna and Eileen for coming through and making sure that hospitality feels like a giant space of gratitude for our sponsors, because more than your investment, we do want to just show that you are getting for your buck and that you are coming in and also participating. So don't just drop off your dollars. Make sure you come to the event, stay at the event,
and tell your companies about the event.
Companies to stay and come because it is a learning experience for even people that are listening off sponsorship.
Absolutely.
Hospitality is going to be live this year, and you guys are really going to get a sense of where your money is going. And I think as a finance chair, one of the things that's important is making sure that no dollar is just like rubbishly spent.
Absolutely.
We really make sure that every single cent that you send us is really going to, the cause and going right back into the community. This is not a job like you said that is paying out all of the workers behind the scenes. This is really for every dollar that's given to us, we are charged with sending it right back to the community.
Absolutely.
And I think that the entrepreneurship part of Juneteenth helps to reiterate that message as well, that when we receive money in our community, it's our due diligence to give it right back to our community.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. I'm very Madonna and last year at the very last minute, I was like, Madonna, we need hospitality. We need more hospitality. And she was able to get off. So the third time this year, I know that it's going to be amazing. So she's going to talk to us about what we can expect in the conference. Do you want it to be a surprise?
I do want it to be
a surprise. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's nice though. I do want it to be a surprise. All I would say is that the sponsors, I like to make
and she does.
Yeah, so it's just gonna be, I aim to make it an experience. So while you're at these different events and experiencing these different Juneteenth areas that our pillars and our chairs have worked so hard to curate, there will be a space that is specifically curated for our sponsors and our VIPs to feel like special. Because
Because they're special. They're making the whole thing. And she's special. She's special. I am so happy that we got to go through this. Any last words that you want to say to folks? Download your tickets. Download your tickets early. We have 31 days till the concert, so download them.
I really don't want to hear anybody before to go to those things that you don't talk concert. Anybody have tickets? Because it's really $15.
It's
and
$15.
All you could do is just skip going to Chipotle tomorrow
for a second. For just a second.
Just skip going to Chipotle or skip going to Starbucks just one time.
Just one.
Not even like
you gotta do it.
Lunch. You can
just one
lunch.
It's literally 17. It's
$17. Starbucks got the new refresher out. However, you skip that because that's $9.
It's literally $75. Exactly.
You got what you need. $15. You'll have what you need for the concert. Also, if you have $10, all you have to do is just get a small and not a large.
That's it.
You know, and you got your $10.
This is good counsel. This is good counsel.
Wise counsel. $10. And then the other thing is too, if you know somebody who may not be in the space or has the financial bandwidth to pay to attend the summit, to pay to attend to see Angela Rye, bless somebody.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I agree with
bless
that.
Bless somebody. You know, there are so many people that would benefit from being able to attend this conference with this summit with all of the different workshops. These workshops are going to be life-changing.
Yeah.
So bless somebody with $10. Okay, with a $10 tip. Wait till next week to wash your car. Okay, I know it's $10 to wash your car. It's about to rain, so don't. You need to wash your car. Okay.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors who make it possible for $10 to bless someone without being stressed.
Right.
So we're thankful for all the experience. Also, make sure you're registering early. Registration is important so that we can collect the data that gets us the big bucks.
Big bucks.
It's not us trying to be in your business and seeing who you're bringing and who you're dealing with.
Why you want to know this?
Really
Why you want to know? They be mad. They be mad.
So that we can show the amount of places. And we have people coming in from York, Lancaster, New York, all these locations. The more that we can show that we are able to gather and really have that data is what brings in the dollars. So help us to maintain this show and maintain this entire week by registering early and registering as soon as possible for all of the events and making sure that you're present.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. I hope that you guys have, I hope you guys have been sufficiently informed about Juneteenth HBG Week. Don't forget, Juneteenth HBG Week is June the 15th to the 22nd this year. Please come out to the concert. Please download your tickets. Please download your tickets. Please download your tickets.
Do it. Just do it.
Just do the ticket downloading so that we know you're coming. We can plan for you. There is so much to experience with this Juneteenth HBG. Shout out to Anna and Madonna for just filling us in with the behind-the-scenes things and everything that we're doing to make this work. Big shout out to our sponsors. You heard everyone, and there's more rolling in. We are doing this for all of you. So we are happy to do it. We just want you to join us on the event. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to skip last lap. I think we're done. I just want to say shout out to y'all. Big up to everyone who is out in the community doing the work and is helping us to not just make this a good success, but to keep this going throughout the year. We need everyone's efforts, right? Everyone's businesses, everyone's talents, everyone's nonprofits. We have so many great nonprofits who are involved at the chair level and as vendors. We need everyone in this community. Every single thing that y'all are doing, we're about that, especially the good things you're pouring into the community. So we're about that. Support us. And we are also supporting you. Shout out to y'all. Clap it up for yourselves. Big up yourselves for everything you are doing. And we'll see you for Juneteenth. Good night. Hi, everybody.
You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like life, I'll rise.
I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight.